Well, Zack Sabre Jr. certainly has some choice words to close the show. Among them were, I'm beating these pricks on autopilot. He calls Naito a dickhead, says the word dickhead a few more times before finishing up by saying, speaking of dickheads, 3 down, 6 to go, as you were. You know, Zack Sabre Jr. could end up winning this entire tournament, and I would be absolutely here for it. I'm John Rankin with my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 31 Night 5 event. So, I apologize for the delay in this review being posted, but I had to work a little bit later than expected, so I just got done with the show a bit ago. And also because of work and other scheduling conflicts, I might have to double up some of the upcoming G1 Climax shows as far as night 6, 7, 8, 9, possibly 10, 11. I will try to do individual reviews. I'm just warning you, if there's any delay, then I, again, apologize in advance. So let me know your thoughts on this show in the comments, please. I'm going to have some praise, I'm going to have some scoring for one particular match, and I'm going to have a point total rundown for A Blocka. Thank you very much to a particular friend of mine, A Blocka, B Blocka. That's how I hear them. Thanks a lot. I will never unhear it. I will never be able to hear it the same way. It will never be over Ole Anderson. Wait, no, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know how that was a Dusty impression. Anyway, Kevin Kelly doing solo commentary. First match was Kosei Vegeta versus Master Watto. Okay, so this Vegeta guy is, look, Vegeta, more bald people. No, he is only, I think he's only got like 5 professional matches under his belt, and he's got some fire. It's obviously going to take some time. It's going to be a while before he goes out on excursion, but he's got something. He's got a little pizzazz. And Master Watto is good in the ring, and I just don't know what the fuck his gimmick is, so it was fine. It was fine for what it was. Watto wins with a Boston Crab. Show respect afterwards. Fine. And then we get Yuji Nagata versus Shingo Takagi, because Tetsuya Naito, his dreams of winning the G1 went good Naito. Everybody got awarded 2 points, but they faced suitable competition. So the Dragon took on Blue Justice. And, well, Nagata pretty much dominated most of this match. I mean, obviously Shingo was going to win, but Nagata was, like, doing some great cannon fire kicks. Of course, Shingo kept fighting back, but he kept getting his arm targeted. The same arm that Zack Sabre Jr. targeted to make him tap out. And it was good as expected. It was given it quite a bit of time. There was a nice Nagata lock into a pin because Nagata's like, I got to change this stuff up. Armbar, he gets the eyes rolling back. And a top rope exploder. And then eventually there was, a pump and bomber after a slap fight. And then Last of the Dragons 1, 2, 3. But, man, Shingo knew he was in a war. This is pretty good stuff. And then we get Yujiro with Peter versus Sakashinokan, the not-so-great Okan. Let me just say right now, Yujiro is fine as a worker in the ring. Don't really care about his gimmick. And anytime Great Okan is anywhere near any professional wrestling ring, anytime he breathes near a professional wrestling ring, is embarrassing for the sport of professional wrestling. It's an embarrassing gimmick. It's a stupid goddamn presentation. He can sort of work, but I just don't care. It's so goddamn goofy and cartoonish. This is what I wrote down. No, just fucking no. Who did we piss off to deserve this shit? My God, it will never end. Okan wins. Fuck this shit. So anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Tanga Loa versus Toru Yano. So we get a bag of Yano gifts, cuffs, tape, and all that. Typical comedy. Yano can work and did some good stuff here. And Tanga Loa did the comedy stuff and also the Bullet Club stuff. And Master Heater Jado got in there. And naturally, there was an exposed turnbuckle spot. More on that in a little bit. And then we get a crossface, a ref bump. Jado got in. And then we get Eddie comedy where Jado gets fought off. Yano hits Tanga Loa into the buckle and then hits him with the cane and tosses the cane at Jado and pretends to be hurt and everything. And while the referee's kicking him out, oh no, my monitor went out. The low blow, 1, 2, 3 with the dreaded roll up, and Yano gets 2 more points. Kenta versus Ishii. It was good it was good after a while. There was the usual stalling by Kenta. Angering Ishii is never a good idea. They did do some heavy kicks and arm focus, and Ishii kept having to fight back from underneath. German in the corner. There was a stomp by Kenta. Game over, but to the ropes. Ishii comes back with a big superplex, but gets hit with the psycho knee. And there was a big lariat, but eventually he does get hit into the exposed turnbuckle because another exposed buckle spot. We only had one in the previous match. Dreaded roll up, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so kind of a flat finish, but it was what it was. I mean, I don't mind Kenta Chi. I don't know. I think that if they hadn't done the same spot in the previous match, it would have meant something. Ibushi versus Zack Sabre Jr. Good shit. Really, really good shit. Zack Sabre Jr. is in my top 5 of favorite wrestlers of the year, easily. And that's nothing against Ibushi. Zack Sabre Jr. is having a goddamn banner year. Ibushi with some good kicks. Zack Sabre Jr. is ridiculous with his arm focus, the kicks, the submissions, all that. Drop kick to the knee when Ibushi tried to go for the moonsault. That was beautifully done. There was, he got the octopus stretch on and beat Ibushi. And I mean, beat him, just absolutely beat him. Like, he just destroyed him. Like, Ibushi had to give the verbal submission because he couldn't tap out because everything was trapped. Really, really good shit. I was a bit surprised that they had Ibushi tap out again, but you know what? It is what it is. Zack Sabre Jr., they are putting the rocket on him. I really hope he wins it. If Shingo doesn't win, I hope that Zack Sabre Jr. wins. So let's get to the point totals right here. That's the one match you need to go out of your way to watch. Really, really good shit. Ibushi and Shingo with 4 each. If I screwed up any of these point totals, I was trying to add the tube, the people we're going to get for facing Naito, but he's out. Zack Sabre Jr. with 6. Sakashinokan with 8. He's leading A block. Embarrassing. Toru Yano with 6. Tomohiro Ishii with 2. Kenta with 6. Tangaloa with 2. And Yujiro Takahashi with 4. So there we go. That's it. Probably going to keep these reviews short if I end up doing individual ones. But again, if you do end up having to wait to get a double review, I apologize. But, got to take care of work. Got to take care of things. Anyway, agree, disagree, what I said. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.